Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you would be safe and sound inside your homes. Dear students, you have finished your exams of class 10th. I'm talking about new 11th. Better is to move to some coaching centers. Our government will arrange winter tutorials shortly. If you have access, go to the tuition centers, learn things in these off days of winter so that you will cover a good percentage of syllabus, and when there would be physical schooling after the culmination of the winter vacations, you may have completed 20 to 30% syllabus. That is a very nice move. Dear students, work hard and self-study is also a mantra to crack every barrier because you live in the age where competition has reached to the skies. They are students of class 11th, new 11th. Today we are dealing with political philosophy of the Indian Constitution. Their students, Constitution simply means a supreme body of laws according to which a state is governed. Our Constitution was ready on 26th of November 1949 and finally it came into effect on 26th of January 1950, which is celebrated as the Republic Day in India. But what is the philosophy behind the political philosophy behind the constitution? Dear students, the first philosophical or we can say political philosophy behind the constitution is the individual liberty. That means every individual is free. Freedom is given to every individual. It is the hallmark or the philosophy behind the constitution. And second important thing is secularism. Secularism in Indian context means every person is free to practice and propagate his own religion. No force can no force or no authority can force a person to change his religion or not to practice or propagate his own religion. And then it is a social justice. Social justice means that there should be equality for all. Socially, all should be equal. There should be no lower and upper concept, and opportunities for all, whether these opportunities are in the government services or other fields of life. And then there is the federalism. Simply, federalism is a concept in Indian constitution that power is divided between the two sets of the government because India being the large in size and population, so two sets of the government are there where the power is shared. There is a strong center and some federal units where there are their own governments and the power is shared between the two sets of the government and these powers come from the constitution of the India. Then it is the equality. Equality means all are equal before the law and there should be always equality and no discrimination should be there on the basis of color, caste, and creed, and all are equal in the eyes of the law. Then there is the respect for cultural diversity. Respect for cultural diversity means India is a land or India is a country while multi religious people live and multi cultured people live because there are numerous cultures. So, in order to promote the diversity in culture, that means every culture should be promoted. Everybody is free to preserve his culture or her culture and to keep the cultural diversity in view. There is the equal respect for all cultures, equal status to all cultures. This is the philosophy of the political philosophy of the Indian Constitution. I am repeating the things for you. Constitution is the supreme body of laws according to which a state is governed, and our constitution was ready on 26th of November 1949, and finally it came into force on 26th of January 1950, and this day is celebrated as the Republic Day in India. But what is the political philosophy of the Indian Constitution? Political philosophy of the Indian Constitution is so simple. There is a individual liberty, individual freedom we call it. There is secularism, there is social justice, there is equality, there is respect for cultural diversity. These are the things that guide the Indian Constitution, or that is the philosophy behind the Constitution, political philosophy behind the Constitution. Dear students, now it is Urdu. आइन जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन होती है, इसको आइन कहते हैं। उर्दू में इसे आइन कहते हैं। और सिंपली आइन क्या होता है? ये कानून का एक मजमा होता है जिसके ज़रिए मुल्क चलता है। हिंदुस्तानी जो आइन है वो 26 नवंबर 1949 को तैयार था, और 26 जनवरी 1950 को ये फिर लागू हुआ। लेकिन इसके पीछे क्या फ़लसफ़ा है, सियासी फ़लसफ़ा है। पहला जो सियासी फ़लसफ़ा है ये इंडिविजुअल लिबर्टी, इसका मतलब है इनफरादी आज़ादी। और दूसरा होता है सोशल जस्टिस। सोशल जस्टिस मीन्स समाजी इंसाफ, ने हर एक इंसान समाजी लिहाज समाज में रह के बिल्कुल आज़ाद है। जितनी और यानी इसमें इंसानों में मसावत है, चाहे वो इकॉनमी है, चाहे वो पॉलिटिक्स है, इसमें मसावत है। इसके बाद सेक्युलरिज्म है। इंडियन कंटेक्स्ट में सेक्युलरिज्म का मतलब है हर एक को मजहबी आज़ादी हासिल है। इसके बाद है इक्वालिटी। इक्वालिटी मीन्स तमाम लोग जो है ये बराबर है, मसावत है, कानून के सामने बराबर है। और पॉलिटिकल राइट्स में, सियासी हुकूक में भी ये बराबर है। इसके बाद है फेडरलिज्म। फेडरलिज्म का कंसेप्ट इस तरह है, हिंदुस्तान बहुत बड़ा मुल्क है, एक सारे हिंदुस्तान को एक हुकूमत नहीं चला सकती। सो जो पावर है ना, ये कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन से आ जाता है। ये दो किस्म की यहाँ गवर्नमेंट्स होती है, एक होती है फेडरल यूनिट्स में, स्टेट्स में, ओके, सेंटर में। ये जो पावर जो होते हैं आ जाते हैं, सेंटर के भी पावर्स और स्टेट गवर्नमेंट्स के पावर जो हैं ये भी कहाँ से आ जाते हैं? कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन से। इसके बाद है रेस्पेक्ट फॉर डाइवर्सिटी इन कल्चर्स। यहाँ मुख्तलिफ तमद्दुन के लोग बसते हैं, मुख्तलिफ मज़हब के लोग बसते हैं, मुख्तलिफ ज़बानी बोलने वाले लोग बसते हैं, और हर एक के लिए यहाँ पे रेस्पेक्ट है, इज़्ज़त है। दिस इज़ कॉल्ड द, इसे कहते हैं रेस्पेक्ट फॉर डाइवर्सिटी। क्योंकि यह डाइवर्सिटी का मतलब होता है यहाँ इसमें मुख्तलिफ़ कस्म के लोग यहाँ पे बसते हैं, मुख्तलिफ़ तमद्दुन से, मुख्तलिफ़ कल्चर से, मुख्तलिफ़ मज़हब से यहाँ पे लोग ताल्लुक़ रखते हैं। हर एक कल्चर की, तमद्दुन की इज़्ज़त अफ़ज़ाई यहाँ पे होती है। दिस इज़ द पॉलिटिकल, यानी सियासी जो फ़लसफ़ा है ये हिंदुस्तानी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के पीछे, हिंदुस्तानी आइन के पीछे है। Dear students, hope you might have grasped the concept. In case of any query that may strike your mind after watching this video, you can call me on 7006671106 or WhatsApp me on the same number. And when you post your query by any means, by WhatsApping or by calling, within short duration of time, your query or confusion shall be cleared. Better is to see these things on your available political science reference books, and also go to the coaching centers where your teacher will teach you line by line so that you will grasp the concept well. Thanks. Be well, asset.